authentication. That's our plan. We want to incorporate the Google and the Facebook authentication. First, let us change our UI accordingly. Did you anytime notice it in any application, if there's a Google or Facebook authentication, how the things will come? It'll show you option for, suppose you take Amazon. It'll show you option to log in through Amazon. And below that or beside, you'll find login with different options. Are you clear? So generally, this is how it will show for you. It's our website, guys. In this website, there is a login option. Login. When I click on the login here, yeah, it opens you. Oh, recently. So this is the login page. Actually, we designed it, but for some reasons in the last moment, they asked us to disable it for a few updates from few like a licensing problem or something from Facebook and Google. But how we designed it is, this is the page here. In the bottom, you'll find the option. What option? Login with Facebook, login with Google, login with Microsoft. 3 buttons are there. If I click on login with Facebook, it'll take us to Facebook. Seeing this here. Sign in or create account. Yeah, the option is not coming. Okay, generally in every site, if you see, you will see the app login in the sense forms authentication. And on the other side or below, you'll be finding options to log in by using Google or Facebook also. So I too want to customize our login page like this. What I want is, this is our login page, right? Yeah, this is our login page. If you see the login page, if you just see our login page here, you will see on the login page, and here you're seeing the option to login. Now, what I want to do, I want to divide this particular page into 2 parts. In the left-hand side, I want to show you option for logging with NIT account. On the right-hand side, I want to show you options like login with Facebook or Google accounts. So I want to just make a modification on the UI first. Okay, let us start from here. Let us update our UI accordingly first. Okay, now. Okay. So just want to update this, the UI first. Login.cshtml. So here, if you see, what do we have first? Login page, correct? I'm just making a small change to it. I'm making it as login with, not login page. Login with. Afterwards, we have a HR. After the HR, we have a div class row, and you see div call MD6. What is this? Actually, the bootstrap divides our screen into rows and columns. Actually, it will divide into rows and columns. The number of rows doesn't have restriction, but the number of columns are going to be 12 columns. It will divide our screen into 12 columns. Actually, the complete screen is divided to 12 columns. That column is 4 indicates like consume 4 columns and leave the remaining 8 columns. Consume the 4 columns and leave the remaining 8 columns. But because nothing is present beside it, it is consuming all the 12 columns now. That is why this text box is coming bigger in size. Are you getting me? But suppose if there is anything present beside it, then it will consume only the specified number of columns. So I want to equally divide it. So I'm making this as 6. Half. I'm giving half space for it. I'm giving half space for that particular thing. And now below that, I'm adding this one. What? Login with NIT account, HR, and all these particular things. Okay now? And then in the below, just a minute. We put this outside. We have submit button, reset button here. Okay. These things we bought it outside. We should put inside of the form only. If you see the output, nothing changes now because we don't have anything on the other side. We don't have anything on the other side. You don't find any difference in the output. But the only thing is, it will add you it will change this to login with, and here it will come as NIT account. I given the complete design, guys. Copy it as it is. Okay. I given the complete design to you on screen. See there, login with NID account. But still, if you see, it is like the full size. No, I don't want it like this. I don't want it like this. Okay, we'll do it. Now, what we'll do now is, this is the row, right? Under that, column 6. Now, under the same row, I'm adding one more, call 6. Say, this is row 6 and 6. What did you add there, sir? What I added is Google or Facebook, HR, and then I put 2 buttons. Then I put 2 buttons here. Watch the output. Actually coming below, right? No, yeah, actually I increased of my screen size because of the resolution it is coming. This is the design. My screen resolution I increased to make it visible to everyone. So it is showing like this. But see, That is the design. Tomorrow, if I go to a mobile, then they'll come top and bottom. See now, log in with NAD account and Google or Facebook accounts now. Are you clear? See, equal divisions, six cells now. 6 cells. If this is not there, it will consume all the 12 cells. But when this is there, that is why by default, if you see on your screen, you saw the text box initially with a bigger size, but now you're not getting it. And now you see NAD account, I drawn a horizontal line, Google account, I have a horizontal line, and is all under one form tag, and these two are under one form tag. 2 form tags are there. Clear? When I click on Google or Facebook, I want to call an action method. I want to call the action method. Are you clear? I want to call an action method. What action method? Same action method. I want to call the same action method. If you want to call the same action method, remember here, there is an inbuilt behavior of HTML. For a form tag, if you give action attribute, all the submit buttons will take you to the same place. We learned it already. If at all you want to go to different places, we just require to use different form tags. Yes or not? Under one form tags, if I click 2 submit buttons, both of them will submit to same page. Now I'm doing the same thing. What do you know? Under one form tag only, I added both the 2 submit buttons. So both of them are going to take to the same action method. Which action method? External login. Both of them are going to take us to the same action method, external login. But sir, how will you recognize it is Google, this is Facebook? Remember, check radio buttons. In HTML, forget about ASP.NET or forget about MVC controls and all. Regular HTML, I'm telling you. In regular HTML, if I have 3 radio buttons, any radio button can be submitted. How do you read the submitted radio button value on the server? 3 radio buttons are there here. All the 3, I have some value now. I selected second radio button. How do you read this on the server? Name. All of them will have the same name now. When all of them have the same name, when you read that, what is selected, that particular value will come to the server now. Exactly the same story here also. If I give the same name for both the 2 submit buttons, what button you click, that button's value can be read on the server. That button's value can be read on the server. Means if I click on Google, I can read the value as Google. If I click on Facebook, I can read the value as Facebook. Suppose tomorrow I'll add another button here, Twitter. If I click on that, I will read the value as Twitter on this server. Understood? That's why see, both are submit. What is the name? Same name now. See, I'm using the same name for both now, but values are different. See, values are different. See, tomorrow, if at all I'm going to add another button here and simply say the thing as Twitter, now 3 buttons will appear here. If I want to add a Microsoft login, I can add a Microsoft option also here now. Understood? But all are under one form only. But if I click on the second button, the value will come to the server as Facebook. If I click on first button, the value will come as Google. If I click on the third button, the value will come as Twitter. Did you understand the technique now? Okay, like this. So all these are submitting to a separate action method I'm writing now, external login, where in our same account controller only. So let us go to account controller. Hash region, external login. External login. What logins? Facebook and Google. Facebook and Google logins option. So I need to define this method now. Which method? External login. Public async task I action result. What is the method name? External login. Okay, now Now, here I'm telling string value. String value. When I say string value, automatically that value is going to be read on the server side. Automatically that value will be read for you on the server side now. Okay. Oh, okay. Not value. The name of the control. What is the name? Provider. I'm sorry. What is the name we have used? Provider. It'll read we read by using name only now. What we'll get now? Value. Okay. Here we don't have any async methods here. In this calls, I don't have any async method. So I don't have any async. So directly I can write. Okay, this is enough. Okay now. One more parameter should be passed for it. One more parameter for passed to it. What is it? Return URL. Why? Array, I am in a particular page. What? Add customer. From there, it has taken me to login. Then I choose what? Facebook. When I choose Facebook, what should happen? It has to go to Facebook, authenticate, and bring me to add customer again now. So here also we need the return URL. Remember, we just used the return URL earlier. The same return URL should be present for you here also. Return URL. Okay. The same return URL should be present in this particular scenario also, because already earlier for login, we have taken the return URL. Don't forget. Are you clear? And that return URL I have used here also. See, just a minute here. Just a minute. This one. Come on. Watch. Those two form tags. Okay. Login, external login. Both of them are using return URL. See. Already for that we used. Now I added for this also. But where you got the return URL? Array, we got the return URL here. We already got the return URL. I explained you day before yesterday about the return URL. The same return URL I'm using in the second form also, second form tag also. But this will take you to login. This will take you to external login. And both of them will supply the return URL. So once the authentication is completed, it has to navigate to the page what you have started from. Understood? The same return URL I used here also. So to read the return URL on the server, you can observe I added my method with both the two parameters. First one, second one, string provider. Basically, when you click on the button, which button? Facebook button or Google button. First, it'll come here. And from here, it'll take you to Facebook or Google. Understand me carefully. First, it'll come here. From here, it'll take you to Facebook or Google. But to go to Facebook or Google, I need to register my application there. I'll tell you the process. Okay, it'll take you there. After taking there, authentication will be completed. And now it will return back to my application again. It will return back to my application. Are you getting me? Yes or not? So understand carefully. First, our app. What is our app name? MVC DH project. When I click on Facebook or Google, first it will go to external login action method. Now, external login action method should redirect. It should redirect to Google or Facebook for authentication. Now, after authentication, it will send the result back to my external login application again. Are you clear? Sorry, my MVCDH project application. Authentication is completed. Yeah, authenticated. It will send you the result back now. Where will it come? You can redirect it to an action method of your choice. You can redirect to an action method. I think I added my method with a name called as some challenge request or something, guys. Any name you can use, but I used a name like callback. What is the name I used? Callback. So just watch it. Public This is going to use the await methods. So async task of action result. What is the method I want to call? Callback. And all this method, don't think like this method name should be callback. You can, your choice that is callback. And for the callback again, what should be passed? Return URL. Why, sir? I'll tell you, wait. Watch. So from where it is going to come? Callback action method. Now callback action method verifies. What it verifies? Verifies if the user is authenticated by Facebook or Google successfully. It will verify now. Did it authenticate or not? If it authenticates, it will send me the result to me now. Successfully. And then it will redirect to where? Return URL if existing or home index. Understand this concept correctly. In MVC DH project, when you click on Facebook or Google, okay, see here. When we click on Google or Facebook buttons on login page takes to, come on, open the mouths, all of you. When we click on Google or Facebook buttons on login page, takes to external login action method. This external login method redirects to Google or Facebook for authentication. Okay. Which will send the control to callback action method in DH project. Who will send it? Facebook or Google? Facebook or Google will send. But how do Facebook or Google know that, sir? It has to send to this method. I need to write all that logic in this method first. I need to tell to Facebook or Google, once your authentication is completed, again, send the request back to this particular method. That's why I said you that method is. And then it will redirect it to return URL if existing or home index pages. Home index pages. Did you understand or not? So what should I do first? Tell me. Buttons are created. This is completed. Array, this is completed here. And when I click on that, it is coming to external login action method. That is also ready. Are we done all this code? What is remaining now? We need to redirect here. We need to redirect here. Are you clear or not? Okay, for authentication, we are going to redirect here. Say, just a minute. After authentication, Google or Facebook will send the control back to callback action method. Okay, guys, this is up to here. We are done. We are done. We designed it. On the click of the button, we are calling the external login. Now we need to write this code here. What code? Redirect to Google or Facebook for authentication. Redirect to Google or Facebook for authentication. How do you do that, sir? It's a simple code here. Very simple. Just 3 lines of code. Let me paste it and explain you. Watch. Remember this one? You are building a URL. You are building a URL now. What is the action method? Callback account. And that you also have a query string. You also have a query. Last class only we learned it now. We also have a query string in that. So this is building a URL now. What is this URL? Array, this URL I'm sending to Facebook and telling after the authentication is completed, send back here now. Are you clear? Sir, is it the return URL? No. This is the return URL for Facebook. Understand? Facebook has a return URL. My application also has another return URL. What is, see, I clicked on add customer. Careful listen. I clicked on add customer. First you went to login page. Okay. What is your return URL? Add customer. Put that in the mind. Now, login page is sending you to Facebook or Google. After authentication, it should not call add customer. It should call callback. Means what is the return URL for Facebook or Google? Callback. But for callback, the return URL is add customer because you're jumping to another application. Put this in the mind. Facebook cannot validate and directly send to add customer here. Facebook cannot do that. Facebook will send to callback. Callback will first check now. What is it? Is the user authenticated or not authenticated? Or if authenticated, then it will take you to the original return URL. So we have two return URLs here. Did you catch my point? One return URL is within the application. One return URL is from external application to my application. What is the local return URL? Add customer, imagine. But for Facebook and Google, the return URL is not add customer. What is the return URL? Callback is the return URL. So I'm building a URL now. Remember last class we already learned about this particular statement. This statement will build you the URL. It will build you the URL. Now, sign in manager class as a method. What is it? Configure external authentication properties. We are asking to configure the things now so that the request will go there. So that the request will go there now. And it takes two parameters here. Provider. Provider is to tell Facebook, Google. Then URL. Okay. So it returns you a value of type properties. And now return new challenge result. What is this new challenge result? You know, this is the one which is going to transfer the control now to Facebook. This is the one which is going to transfer the control now to Facebook. It will transfer the control to Facebook. Okay, just a minute. Let me comment this. Add a breakpoint here. Run the code and let us verify once what happens. Right now, our application is not registered now. So it will fail in the authentication process basically. Okay. But first understand what external login is doing. External login is basically preparing everything for redirecting to Facebook or Google and telling to Facebook or Google, once your authentication is completed, perform a callback. Means come to callback. You want to give a different name, give your own name here, no problem. Just it is say, we call this as callback mechanism. I'll call it, it will call back this. That's why we name it as callback. That's the reason. Just that's a naming convention what we generally follow in every application. I will call that and I will call back this again. That's why we'll call this as callback. But whatever name you want to give, you can add accordingly. That's your choice. Now I clicked on Google. See, observe it. First, the return URL is empty string now. Why directly went. But provider, see there, you clicked on Google. Now, this is going to build you a URL. This is going to build you a URL. See? Sir, you did it did not try yesterday it written as HTTPS something. Now you did not find it because I did not use the scheme option. Do you remember yesterday we used the scheme option that will pick the domain name and all the particular things. Here I did not use the scheme option. That's why it is not. Why? Because here there is a link. There is no link. We send a mail. After sending a mail, that is separate now. But here see, from here you went there. And again coming back now. So I don't require to tell the domain name again now. But when you talk about email, that is completely disconnected. Once we send off the mail, there is no connection between my application and the email. Email is separate. User will click and come back here. But this is not like this. From my application, you went to Facebook or Google and again coming back. So I don't require to tell the domain name from where the request comes. Send it back to the same place only now. Okay. And now this method will be configuring all the required information. This method will be configuring all the required information, whatever is required under that. Say it will be configuring all the required information. Is this going to expire after some time? Is it persistent? Do you want to stay signed in? All this information under the two items are there. What are the two items? The redirect. Now with all the information, this method, which method? Is going to redirect you to what button we clicked? Google now? It's going to redirect you to Google. Got the error. What is the error? No authentication handle register for the scheme Google. The register schemas are something it is doing here. What is that? We just require to add this in our code here. What? In add authentication, we just require to specify what, add Google authentication. I require to tell that first. I require to call a method. What is the method? Add Google authentication. Now it is not working. Why? Configurations are not done correctly now. Did you catch my point? But once this, I click on this, it will take you to that page now. After that, it will send us back to the callback. Okay. It is not working now because the configurations are not done. I'll do it. Just a minute. But see, tomorrow, if I click on customers, when to add customer, now I go to Google. Now I have written URL, guys. See the difference. Did you notice it? Earlier, there is no return URL, but now you have a return URL. Because there is a return URL, it is going to make use of that particular return URL. See, if I directly go to login, click on this, then did you notice it did not take the return URL at all? It did not take the return URL at all. Why? This method will add this only when this value is not null. And that is implicitly designed already. See, it did not add you that at all. Did you notice? Account callback. It did not add the query string at all. Why it did not add the query string, sir? I passed na. At least empty string or null, something should come now. The inbuilt logic of the method will verify. If it is not null or empty, only do this. We also written the logic yesterday, na? If not null or empty, use this. Yes or not? The inbuilt logic. That is why it is not concatenating the return URL here. But if at all I come from here, compulsory it will concatenate the return URL. You can see. Okay, now? So how to make it work? To make it work, first go to Google and register your application there. It will provide you one ID and password. Same way, go to Facebook and register. It will provide you one ID and password. Bring it and add in your application. Then only when the request comes, Facebook will understand what is it. You already registered with me. Whoever goes, it won't do na. I'm developing an application here. If I go to Facebook and authenticate me, why will it do? My application should be first registered with Google or Facebook. Are you clear? We are just in the testing phase now. These are free now, no worries. But tomorrow, once you go to real time, they are paid services. They're all paid services basically. But as of now, they are free for us. Okay. So, sir, how to configure my application under Google and Facebook? How to configure my application under Google and Facebook? Okay. Watch, guys. just observe the step-by-step process how to perform this navigation. So if you want to register your application under Google or Facebook, notice it. You record to go to this site. Okay, just a minute. Let me log out of all my accounts. Okay, first open this console.cloud.google.com. Okay, you can log in with your account and configure. You can try, or you have any other account. Generally, we do it customer support account. We register by using the customer support account. You can test with your own account, no problem. So I'm logging it with customer support account now and doing it. Yeah. When you open this, already I have an app registered here. Already I have an app registered, but I think his name is Anite Core Customer something. I have it already registered. You can register a new app, guys. All my apps, what I basically registered. Okay. When you open, log in with the credentials, now click on the create project. Now we clicked on the create project, remember? Because I already have apps, I did not get the create project directly. But you don't have apps now. Directly when you log in, you'll find a create project option. Click on the create project option. It will ask you for the project name. It has given a permission for 12 projects, I remember. It is telling you, see, you have 6 projects remaining in your quota. Because already 6 are registered, I have 6 in my quota. I can delete off here. I can delete the old one. I will manage my things later. Already 6 are there. Another 6 I can still add. Okay now? So give a name for your project. Any name of your choice. I given the name as NIT Customer Management. But already I have this NIT Customer Management in my project already registered. I'll do one thing. NIT 7 a.m. customer management. I'm just using it like this. NIT 7 a.m. customer management. Click on create button. It'll ask you for a location. No need to specify any location. Simply enter that and click on the new project button. Create. It is creating. Wait. Yeah, created. It created our project. Yes, this is what it has created. Okay, fine. What next? Now go to the navigation menu, which is present on the left-hand side. This is the navigation menu, guys. When you put your mouse, it is showing you see navigation menu. Go there. You'll find an option, APIs and services. Enabled APIs and services. Enable, not only, no, APIs and services, library, I'm sorry, library. Click on that. In the library, you're required to just search for Google Plus API. Search for Google Plus API. Yeah, this is the Google Plus API, guys. Click on that and click on enable. Is what now in the window open, search for it, which opens a new window, and then click on Google Plus API and then click on enable. Okay. Because I want to use the Google APIs in my code now. Okay, fine. Now again, next step. In the left-hand side top, we find Google plus API. This one. And above it, we find APIs and services. Yes, APIs and services. Click on it, which displays the option below. Select what consents can directly we got it. Say APIs and services. Under that we call OAuth consent screen. Click on that. You click on get started. It'll ask you for the app information. App name. Enter your name now. What is our name, guys? NIT 7 a.m. customer management. Then it'll ask you for app name and directly click on the next button. Oh, you're asking for the support email. Enter your email here. Support email is your email only. With which account you logged in, that email only. Okay, click on next. Click on next button. Choose external radio button. External radio button. What is this, sir? Audience available to users within your organization. You will not need to submit your app for verification. Only for intranet. Second, available to any test user with a Google account. Your app will start in testing mode and will only available to users you add to the list of test users. Once your app is ready to push to production, you may need to verify your app. Means once you're going to production, verifying app in the sense you have a licensor versioning and all the things. But as of now, I said you initially it's free, no problem. External. Choose the external. Click on the next button and enter an email ID. You're required to enter an email ID. So basically, enter your email ID here. So the same one. What is it? NIT. NIT Help Center 1234 at the rate NIT Help Center 1234 at the rate gmail.com. Okay. And click on the next button. And now it'll ask you for I agree with Google API user data policy. It'll ask you for the appropriate thing, terms and conditions. Click on select and click on continue. Click create. Continue and create buttons. The bloody hell with this, luckily nothing changed till now. For every batch, when I go to next batch, this configuration settings will change. Google and Facebook, they change their configuration settings, basically. It means the options what I see one time will not come next time. Okay, that's a big headache, what we generally come across. Next, what? Credentials. APIs and services, credentials. Click on create credentials on the top. OAuth client. OAuth client ID. Yeah, OAuth client ID. And here, choose your application. What application is yours? Desktop app, limited input, iOS, Chrome extension, Android, web application. Ours is a web application. Give a name. Give a name for this particular thing. Giving the name as NIT 7 AM client. Remember this. When I click on this, when it goes to Facebook, it'll show that app name on the top. For which app, this name is shown for you there. Okay. So I'm naming our as NIT 7 AM client. Now what next? You'll find an option authorized JavaScript origins. Yes. Here you'll be finding a button, add URI. Click. And here you're required to add the URI now. What you specify? The home page of your site. Specify the home page of your site. How do I know that, sir? Run your application here. Copy this. This is only the root. Tomorrow, if you hosted your application on a public server, then what it will be? http:// your domain name. Are you clear? https:// and your domain name will come there now. And right now, domain is localhost : 44377. That one. Okay. Slash should not be there. Without a slash, that one. And then you'll find another option. Yeah. Enter this. Add URL. Now scroll down to authorized redirect URI. And again, you'll find add URI button. Paste the same thing and type here sign in -Google. Sign in -Google. What is that? I'll tell you. Let me check it out correctly. Sign in -Google. What is this? Hey, when the user clicks on the Facebook button, where it has to go? Where it has to go? Google authentication page now. I'm redirecting to that page now. Which page? Sign in Google. It will open the Google sign in page now. It is going to open you the Google's sign in page now. Did you catch my point or not? The Google sign in page is going to open for you in this case now. So this is what. And click on the create button. Create. It takes 5 minutes to a few hours for settings to take effect. Okay, let us create off. It will take time. Generally happens fast only. And see, once all these configurations are done, it has given you one client ID, one client secret. Okay. Recently, they added a restriction actually. Starting in June 2025, you will no longer be able to view or download the client ID, client secret once you close the dialog. Make sure you copied or downloaded information below and securely stored it. Telling you, download this one, download the JSON file. And once you download the JSON file, the client ID, client secret are downloaded, but telling you, make sure you copied them carefully. Once you close it, I will not show you again. Got it? And that policy was recently added. Earlier, it is not there. Telling you, see clearly, June 25, we added this policy. So be careful. Copy the client ID. Let me paste in a notepad, guys. What is this? Google client ID and Google client secret. What is the client secret? This is the client secret. Status is enabled. Okay. Even I downloaded the JSON file. I have the JSON file. JSON file contains information in it. But I too copied it separately. Click OK. Done, guys. The configuration is ready. The configuration is ready. Earlier, we used to have this option here, edit page. In the edit, when I click on this, here only it used to have that option like client secret also, just like client ID shown. Client secret also used to be shown. Anytime you can copy it, but now that option is removed off. Option is removed off completely. Okay. Yeah. Copy and save them because we need to use those values in our web application. To get URI of your site, run the project and copy the address bar. Yeah, just to get the URI, I said you this hint for you. Copy this and use it here. And here no slash, but second time slash sign in Google. Okay now? Next, step 3. Facebook. Now I'm registering under Facebook. What is the site? developers.facebook.com. I don't have a customer support account for Facebook. So let me register with my email, with my Facebook account on. Click on login. Login with Facebook. I don't regularly log in here. Whether my password is correct or wrong, I don't know. Think correct only. Okay. Yeah. So once you log in, here you'll find an option. What? My apps. Click on it. Already I have an app here, guys. Remove. I'm removing of the app now. Yeah. This is how you'll find. What you'll do? Create app. App name. Give a name for your app, same like what you're given up over there. What is that? NIT 7 a.m. customer management. App contact email. Your email only. Okay, next. Here you'll have option. What option to choose? Other radio button. No, no, no. Choose other radio button. Click next to open. Choose customer consumer radio button. Again, yeah, this change now, guys. The UI change now. Other. Okay. Choose the other. What is this? Your app will create in a old experience. This is the other the old experience for me now. Because I said you this change it now. So just click on this. Choose. You want a consumer app now. Okay, I want to consume this in my application. Click next. And you will come here. All the details are automatically loaded. Click on create app. Business portfolio is an optional option here. I don't require it. Just simply click on create, which will create the app and opens the app dashboard. Yes, app dashboard. This is the app dashboard. And you can see your app name. Now in app dashboard, click on the setup button under Facebook login. Where is it? Here you'll find, I think. Facebook login, click on the setup button. Click on the setup button, basically. Setup. Now, what app? Web app. There also selected the same thing only now. Web app. URL. You're required to enter the URL now. Okay. So already app will ask for the URL, enter the values in that. We should have copied that and stored. I said, run this, you'll get it. And now same story. Enter. Sign in hyphen. What did you type there? Sign in hyphen Google, sign in hyphen Facebook. If you go to Microsoft, sign in hyphen Microsoft. If you go to Twitter, sign in hyphen Twitter. Are you clear? So that is what you require to sign in hyphen Facebook. So this is how it will look. Click on save. What next? Now click on the Facebook login in left-hand side. In the left-hand side, here we have Facebook login. Choose settings. Yes, settings. Configure the client OAuth login. Client OAuth login. In this, already selected yes. So leave the same and under valid OAuth redirect URL, enter your URL again. Same again. valid OAuth redirect URL. You're required to enter the same again. What is it? Sign in hyphen Facebook. Same again. Okay. And click on the save changes. Now in the left hand side on the top, we find app settings option. App settings option. Expand it. Under that, you'll find app ID and app secret. Basic, I think. We need to go to basic. App ID. There we call client ID and here we call app ID. Facebook app ID. Facebook app secret. What is the app secret? Click on show button and copy the value. Okay. Here there is no restriction like we'll close the things. But actually, Facebook to work, we have a small thing here. What is it, you know? Privacy policy URL. What is this privacy policy? When the user logged in into Facebook, you want to collect the information from the Facebook now. What information? What information you want to collect? I want to collect the email information. I want to collect the phone number if available. Like this, I want to collect some information from there. Mainly email I want to collect. Okay. After collecting this, what will you do with that? Promise me you're not going to sell this information to someone. Are you clear what I'm telling you? Promise me you're not going to sell this information to someone. It's a big scam here. They will sell off your data to someone now. And that's $1 million business. So here, promise me means I'll promise you, but am I going to keep my promise? Understood the question? I'll promise you, but am I going to keep my promise? So sign in. First, you sign on the privacy policy. Tomorrow, if anything goes wrong, I'll put a case on you. Be careful. Okay. So you just require a privacy policy to be signed by the company. A privacy policy to be signed by the company, actually. So basically, this privacy policy agreement, the privacy policy agreement will be there. We need a privacy policy because these privacy policies are actually created by the legal department of the company. The legal department of the company. And to maintain this privacy policy, in our company, we use the third party called as OneTrust. I already said, do you remember? Privacy policy to accept. See, when I opened my site, on the left-hand side, it opened a pop-up, see, accept cookies. That's all about privacy policies only. Okay. And basically in the login page, you will have that particular options. What is it? Do you want to send emails? Do you want to send SMS? The checkbox is checking is basically signing a privacy policy. Means I send SMS, then only SMS should come now. If I did not check the checkbox, if SMS is coming to me, the customer can file a case on my company now. The customer can file a case on my company. Tomorrow, customer accepted. So I'm sending SMS, but customer filed a case on me. Customer filed a case on me. So what should I show? I should show the reports to the government. What is it to court? The customer signed it. But this is your website now. You will manipulate whatever you want. Your website now. You manipulate, and in the database you stored up the information. Customer accepted this. That is why this is not done by yourself. This is done by third parties. This is done by third party. The third party basically is not biased. So tomorrow we maintain all our our privacy policy information our company has a contract with another company called as OneTrust. So all this information is stored in OneTrust. Tomorrow, if the customer files a case, now OneTrust has to submit the information to court telling that, yes, this person has accepted the policy and the details are available in my database, and so date, he has accepted the policy and all the particular things will be maintained by a third party OneTrust, and OneTrust has to submit to the court. Then only, otherwise I'm legally sued. Are you getting me? So these type of things are completely organized by third party so that they can work unbiased. They can work unbiased, not going to show favorism on anyone. Unbiased, they will work. That's a third parties. Same way here also, we need a privacy policy from a third party. From a third party. For a testing purpose here, we have one company called as termsfeed.com. This will help you in generating the privacy policy. Go to the website here, which fine? Termsfeed. I always forget this password. Email ID is same only. Oh, lucky. Got it. Okay. So just register in the site now. Privacy policy generator. Click. Register in the site here. Privacy policy generator. For what? Website. Next. What is your website URL? Basically, you record your website URL and say, this is what you record your domain name perfectly. For the time being, right now, we are using localhost like something. What is your website name? Give a name for your website here. NIT Customer Management, right? NIT 7 AM Customer Management. And then entity type, individual. It's not a business, individual. Then it'll ask you for the country, enter your country. Enter your state. Next. Now, what kind of personal information do you want to collect from user? I want to collect the email address. I want to collect the first name and last name. I want to collect the phone number. I want to collect all these things. I want to collect any social media profile information, all this. Others. You can select the options, what you wanted to collect. I'm selecting all the appropriate things here. Choose all the check boxes and click on the next. Now it's asking you, how can users contact you? They can contact through my email. What's your email? Give your company email now. Okay. NIT Help Center 1234@gmail.com. NIT Health Center 1234@gmail.com. They can contact me like this. By visiting a page on my website, means you can put your website page name now here. Or we don't have any page, contact page here. Or by a phone, enter the phone number then. They can contact my sending post, enter the postal address then. Are you clear? Next step. One is enough for me. Then it'll ask you, choose our professional privacy policy instead of a free privacy policy. I have two options. Free is there. Second one, professional privacy policy is also there. Professional privacy policy means it will ask you to pay the money now. Okay. Choose a professional privacy policy to include additional premium only provisions to compliant with the law. Everything is compliant with the law. It is asking you to choose. If I say yes, it'll show you all the options to you. Do you want to track analytical tools such as Google Analytics. Who is visiting your site? How many people are connected? I will give you analytical report. $24. Send email, $14. You want to show ads, $24. You want to users to pay for your services, $14. Remarking services to advertise our business. I don't know what it is. $34. Like this, it is giving all the options. Do you want a captcha option? $14. I'll give you all these options to you. Are you clear? Simply go with, I don't want free option. Okay, I choose yes here, but I selected all free options now. Whatever is free, select here. Whatever is free, select. And telling you, CCPA amended by CPRF allows the website apps and something. It is telling you're up to my privacy policy. These all certifications will be done. I don't want it. I don't know what is the ZDR or what it seems. We don't know all this particular things. We require to research on that. So simply I'm selecting all the no options, guys. Select all the free options radio button and click on next step. Free. Generate. Will generate you, provides you a URL, copy, come back to Facebook, enter this here, enter the URL there, and click on save changes. Are you clear? Step 1, what is step 1? Modified the login page. Step 2, I configured it under Google. Step 3, I configured it under Facebook. Step 4, I require to install the 2 packages now. What are those? You have authentication.google, authentication.facebook, same way you have authentication.microsoft, you have authentication.twitter. Are you clearer? Okay. So now come back to your application. Come back to your application. Come on. What you required to do? Install the 2 NuGet packages. Microsoft.ASP.NET Core Authentication Google and Facebook. Watch. I'm only selecting until authentication. Then it will show you all the options to you now. Just in this, you will be getting a, say, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Twitter. Okay. I'm installing Google. I'm installing Facebook. When you install this, okay, the 2 are installed. My 4th step is completed. Now you're required to go to startup and register these services. Now you're required to register the services. Are you clearer or not? Okay, how sir, how to do that? Go to program class. Above this line, you need to write. What is that? Say, builder.services.add authentication. I want to use the authentication service. I want to use the authentication service. Which authentication service, sir? Google, Facebook, whatever it is. You want to add a Google service now? Dot add Google. add Facebook. But see, I don't have add Twitter. Why? You did not install that. What you installed, that only will come now. What you installed, that only are going to come to you in this particular thing. What you installed? You installed Google. Add Google. Options. Lambda. Open the curly braces and specify now what. Options dot client ID is equals to options dot client secret is equals to. You copied them now? Okay, I'll do it, guys. Wait a minute. Next, dot add Facebook. Same story. Options, lambda expression. Options dot here not client ID, app ID. App secret. Okay. Already you copied them in the notepad now? Use them now. This is the Google's client ID. Copy. Paste here. And this is the Google's client secret. Same like this. The Facebook's app ID and the Facebook's app secret. Done. Okay, so what is it, guys? Builder dot services dot add authentication, and you're required to write all this code. Okay, sir, don't we require to use the middleware? We already used it. When yesterday, when we added forms authentication only, we added na. Yesterday for forms authentication only, we added that. So that is not required. But now what we added is a new service. What service? Google service and Facebook service. Same way you have Twitter service also available. Microsoft service also available. You can get it by installing the appropriate packages. Now go to and implement the below action method by importing the namespace system.security.climbs. What is the first method? External login. We already implemented. Second method, we require to write the callback method. Okay, now we did not write this yet. Correct now? Okay. Because you did not write this, what happens? Let us see now. Let me log out of Facebook. Let me log out of Google. Okay. Now observe it, run the application. You have done all configurations now. Now it has to take you to the Google's page or the Facebook's page. Why I signed out is if I don't sign out, already authenticated, directly it will connect off now. That is why I signed out. Login, click on Google. We debugged this code earlier, remember now? Now it is going to redirect you to the Google page. Check it out. See, guys. Are you clearer? Showing you the name yet. Continue to as NIT Customer Management. I can log in with my credentials. NIT 7 AM Customer Management. I was signing into this application. Continue. Error came. Why? You called the callback CA. Check it out. Authentication is completed and came to callback now. Callback method is not yet implemented. That's why you got the error. Did you understand or not? Okay, again, I'll click on login, click on Facebook page. Am I clearer, all of you? It is bringing you to the Google page. It is bringing you to the Facebook page, both the two pages. So what is pending now? We need to write the code in the callback. Understand the code in the callback. I will debug and show you step by step what you're doing in the callback actually. One more brace is missing. Okay. So what do you do in the callback? What we do in the callback? When it goes to callback, first I'm checking, do we have a return URL or not? If there is no return URL, I'm taking it as root of the site now. Root of the site means home index. If return URL is there, fine. See, null or empty. If it is no value, then take the project root, means home index. If return URL is there, that page only. Now, guys, carefully observe these particular statements. First, I'm calling a method. What is the method? Get external login info async. What is this method here? You're authenticated by Facebook now? Yes or not? From there you came. Now Facebook should provide me the information now. Facebook has to provide me the information. So we call this method, what method? Get external login info async. Okay. When I use this get external login info async, I will get the information from the Facebook or Google. Google or Facebook will send the information to me. If that information is null, what is that? See, error loading. Array, sir, why will this happen? That's not in our control. Yaar. By chance, if this happened, what to do? I should have a option. Na? That won't happen, man. But if it happened, we need to have something. Na? If it happened, where should I stop now? That is why what I'm doing. I'm giving a model state error telling you, array error loading external login information. But why this happened? I can't answer this question. Facebook has to answer. Why did not send the data? Any problem from there? I could not receive the data now. Are you clear? This is out of your control. This is out of your control. Did you catch the point? But see, if I got the info, means, okay, fine. Facebook or Google has provided me the data to me now. When they provided me the data, what am I doing, sign in manager dot external login async, and I'm trying to use a particular method. I'm trying to use a particular method. What is this method? I'm trying to log in. And you logged in by using Google. If using m.bangarraju@gmail.com, what happens, this account is now going to be connected with my second account automatically. Did you catch that point or not? And this ID will come and store in the user ID. Means both these two accounts are connected off. Sir, if not present, if not present. I used NIT Help Center 1234. Tell me, is NIT Help Center 1234 available here? Not available now, because it is not available. First, it will add a record into ASP.NET users table. Afterwards, it will add the record into logins table. Did you understand or not? If the email ID is already existing, then directly the entry is made into logins table and uses that ID. Got it? Okay. And remember, what is it? If that email account is not available in ASP users table, first an entry will be made into ASP.NET users table, afterwards into logins table. And all this happens first time you log in. All this happens first time you log in. Sir, second time, sir. Second time, first it will verify in logins. Once it verifies in logins, your account is present there. And if your account is present there, already you are authenticated now. Already registered now. Already you came it earlier. Yesterday you logged in now. I will. This method basically does the same thing only. External login async will directly check in user logins table, and if it finds the information from that, it is going to pass all the provider login provider key information and all, and it is going to get the sign-in result. If the sign-in result is succeeded, it will redirect you to the appropriate page now. Means what is it? Yesterday I created of all the things for you here. Today no need. Directly log in now. But with the first time, this will fail now. First time this will fail now. Did you catch my point? First time what will happen? This will fail. Where will it come? Else part. Now in the else part, first I'm checking. What I'm checking, see? First I'm finding the email provided by Google. The email provided by Google. Google provided the email as m.bangaraju@gmail.com or NIT Help Center 1234@gmail.com. But remember, m.bangaraj is already existing. NIT Help Center is not existing. Correct? Huh? Okay. If email not equal to null, read this line. You already remember this. Now see, I'm passing m.bangaraju. Existing or not existing? I'll get the user. If I get the user, this condition is false now. Where will it come? Louder. Add login async. Add login async. This add login async will add you directly into user logins table. User logins table. Afterwards, sign in manager is signing you and redirecting you to this. Okay, sir, if it goes to if condition, what is the meaning? That email ID you did not find. Suppose NIT Help Center 1234@gmail.com. That is not available. Then it comes here, creates a new user. Already you learned it, na? And first entry will come into users table, next into logins table. I will debug and I will show you step by step each and every line for you in detail. Watch carefully. First thing, let me sign out of the Google because I logged in already. Let me sign out of all the accounts. Okay, guys. Why? Because already logged in. Google automatically, you logged in Google page again, it will come up back automatically. That's why remove off. Okay, guys. Observe it carefully. Each and every step I'll show you what happens exactly. And redirects to Google. Okay, shall I click on it? Oh. Shit. No, man. The login is there. The login details are there, guys. The login details are there. That's why it did not open me. The Google sign-in page is not open. Okay, I'm clearing in Chrome, but we are using Edge. I should clear in Edge. In Edge also I cleared off. Okay. So what happened, half an hour back I logged in. It used up the details and came off to callback automatically. That's why. Clear off your accounts, clear off your credentials so that you can test properly. Otherwise, next time login pages will not open. Click Google. Came here. Clear? Come on. Choose the account and do your login. Click on next. Check. Came here now. Authentication is completed. Came here now. Do you have a return URL? No. Null. Why? Directly you clicked on login. You did not go for an add customer or edit customer directly. So this is null. Because it is null, it is setting you the project root as a return URL. Means home index. If you want to write that also, /home/index. Or simply that will work. Okay. Now, I am asking Google, provide me the information. Now, you authenticated now, provide me the information. If Google provided the information for you, means everything is okay. If not, then I'll show this error. Google provided the information here. It's not null, see. It provided me some data. Did you notice it? There will be a key called as provider key, and this key will be uniquely generated for every user by Google. And that key will be stored in my database. Provider name, provider key, that information will be stored in my database, guys. Okay. So this is what display name is Google, provider name is Google. Array, this information only stored in the table now. Now this is not null. So came here. Now it is checking. What is it checking? Is this user information available in this table? Which table? Logins table. When do you find this information in the login table? Second time, yeah. First time you won't find it. Second time means now I complete it. Second time I do it. That information is available in the table now. Now available or not available? Not available. So this will fail, see. Check. Failed. Okay. If it is succeeded, it will redirect from here only. Means already second time remaining code won't execute. Directly from here it will go off. Okay. Come on. It came here now. Now you have email ID coming from there na? It will take that email ID. What is the email ID? Don't show value directly. Okay. This is to get the email ID. And once you pass the email ID there, this particular, sorry. I'm asking to get the email ID. Key is clientstype.email. And now the email ID will come from Google. The email ID will come from Google. See? Okay. The email null or not null? Not null. Come inside. Now I'm checking. Do you have an account with this email ID in your records? Now where it checks? Yes, sir. Existing or not existing? Next I'll show you not existing. Now I'm showing you existing. Come on. Existing. Yes, there is a user with this now. Existing. Then directly it will jump to, and this will add you a record in the logins table. All of you watch it. The logins table is empty. Once I press F10, the record is added in the logins table. Verify. Provider key. User ID. What is the user ID? The user ID is exactly matching with my user ID here. See, this entry only. If not present, first entry will be into ASP.NET users. Afterwards, ASP.NET user logins. Clearer? Okay. Now redirect. Login is done. Let's see. Clear? Okay. Just a second. Okay. Run again, guys. Now tell me, is the entry available in the logins table? Yes or not? Because the entry is available in the logins table, it won't go to all these steps here. On the top only, it will check already in the login table. Oh, already you're authenticated. Okay, come on. Get in now. No restriction. So see now, login, go to Google, at the rate, watch. No return URL, so it is taken as return URL. External login info, external login info, info is coming. See now, it will stop here only. It is succeeded now, verify. Why? Already entered. The record is already there. So directly redirects. Are you getting me? Log out, customer data management, add new customer. Now I'll click on Google. Guys, observe it. Already I logged in into the browser. Straight away it will come up there. See, it did not go to login page now. Straight away it come up there. And now see, return URL is not empty. It has a value. What is that? Customer management. So it got the info from there and redirected you to that page. Verify. Am I clearer? Yes or not? Shall we try with an account which is not existing? NIT Help Center 1234 will try. Okay, now? So log out. Open your browser. Always clear this. If you don't clear, I want to log in with NIT Help Center. But when I click on login, already was authenticated. Now it will take me to M.Bangaraju account now. That's way. Sign out. Observe it. So here we have one more additional step. What is the additional step? An entry into ASP.NET users table. An entry into ASP.NET users table. Okay, now? So again, I'll come to customer data management. I will go to edit. Whatever I want, I'll do. Now I'll click on Google. Another account. NIT Health Center 1234 @gmail.com. There is a two-step verification there. Seven, 2, 9, 7. Yeah, signing into that. Continue. Came back. And now the return URL is edit. See, you have edit customer again for that customer. For that again, another query string is there. Customer ID. All this data came here. So this is not empty. So get external login info will give you the data. See, likely chances any network failures, anything happens, then there is a chance here. Otherwise, compulsory you'll get data. Now it is checking whether an entry is available for you under user logins. No entry available. Yes or not? No entry available. So this is failed. Failed scenario. Comes to the else part. Picking the email. What is the email? NIT Help Center 1234 @gmail.com. Email not null. Now it is telling find. No, the record is not there. null. So first I will add you into users table. I'll add you into the users table. See now, creating a user account and this line will add you. Remember now, create a sync and you verify now. I'm first executing. Both tables are not having that record now. First record is added into users table. Check. See the ID now, new ID, NITL center. Okay. Next entry is added into logins table. Next entry is added into the logins table. Google has given a separate key for this user. See, this key will be same for this key for this user. Every time is a unique ID given by Google that will be same for your email. Understood? And see, it connected that user with this user ID now. Okay. Next, redirect you to the appropriate page. I signed in, redirected you. Check. Here, what happened, there is no particularly username. When creating the account, username is not there. Because of that, I taken the email only as that particular name there. I taken the email only as a name in that particular place. That's where this name came. Are you clear? Okay. Option. Claim type. Here first, I use the claim type as email, and that only is stored for you as a email. Sorry, username. Just a minute. Is there an option? Claims type dot. Oh, name is there. I did not use it. Claims type dot name is there. Yeah, it will read the name from there and bring you. It'll read the name from there and bring you. But I just did not check it out. So I have used off email. But you have a name option, guys. If you have a name in your Google account, that name will come. Okay. So try to use the name. Try to use the name. I should have used the name there. I have used that here. You guys use the name only. Claims type dot name. Take the name as a name, email. Okay. Or if you feel like email is okay, just use the email only. That is the reason why here online students, am I audible? These people are sleeping. Okay. Yeah. So right now you see here, why it shown me this name here is because that is only stored there now. Okay, now log out. Facebook. Now we'll try with Facebook also. My Facebook email ID also same, only my Facebook login also same. So I won't have an entry in my users table directly. The logins table only will get the information because the same email ID is for my Facebook, Google, all same email ID I have. Login. It will do a login. Sometimes continue. It is telling some of the permissions below have not been approved for use by Facebook. Means Facebook is not giving the permission to access all the values, but email will be given. Email will come back. No issues. No, Facebook is not providing the data, guys. Authentication failure. Did I enter wrong password? Let me check that first. I said, I always forget. I don't log in frequently. Facebook is not giving the data or not authenticating. Continue. Sometimes with Facebook, this problem is there. Not means app not getting ready still. You remember in Google also it's shown you it will take some time to perform this. Maybe something happened like this with Facebook. It is not still live. It is not still live actually. Okay, it is not still working. May take time. May take time. But it works same like this only now. Once authentication is completed, it'll come back and makes the entries in this and it starts working. Is it clear, all of you? Yes or not? So this is how you will enable the Google and the Facebook authentications. Okay. Maximum whatever an application requires, I added all the appropriate things here. Okay, I add all the appropriate things. In the next level, we need to host this application basically. We need to host the application. But weekdays, the servers will be a little bit busy. The servers will be a little bit busy. Okay, it will take time. Our speed and all these things will not be working properly. So I want to show you the hosting on Sunday only. For every batch, I'll show on Sunday only. It's a big process. If everything goes correctly, half an hour, 45 minutes, it will finish off here. If anything failed in the middle, because it's a big process, we are connecting to Azure and doing it. Anything goes wrong, we need to redo all the setup and all the things. It just takes time basically. If we are lucky, everything happens within 45 minutes, finish. It'll be done off. Okay, but most of the times it will be taking time, failures will happen and all. So that's why I will show you the hosting on Sunday. Okay, meanwhile, everyone keep your application ready with all the functionalities and the features what I shown you. Is that clear? Okay, all the things whatever I shown you, just put them ready. So Sunday session we will host it. Okay, but tomorrow I will teach you DB first. Record first we saw now. We'll see DB first. What are the topics left out is the next 4 days I'll be teaching you this one. DB first approach, Web API core. I'm not going to give you any introduction to Web API. You already know that. Okay, I will show you all these options to you, like how to enable CORS policy, how to call by using jQuery. That only will show you. But now you're using core. That's all. Okay, now? And also I'll show you web apps. Web apps. What is web apps? Basically, we started the day one like this now. What? ASP.NET has 3 options. Web forms, we learned. MVC, we learned. Web API. Same way, when we come to ASP.NET Core, I said you 3 options again now. What is that? Web apps, MVC, and Web API. Okay. Tomorrow, we will finish off with the MVC, guys, with this one. What is that? DB first. Then after finishing that, I will show you with Web API, and finally I will show you web apps. Same architecture only few things. There you will not have controllers. All are pages. All are pages. But Rather code is same only. The name web apps is Rather pages directly. Okay, we will learn all these particular things. And Sunday I will show you hosting the site on a public server. But the next 4 days also, I want to start the class early, like every day how we are starting, because these are lengthy, big topics. Let us finish in one stretch. Clearer? Tomorrow also same. We'll start early only. Let us stop here. We'll meet tomorrow.